Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, alive and in Technicolor, CinemaScope, and all that stuff from near Carrizozo, New Mexico, on a cool morning. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Carrizozo, New Mexico?
The current temperature in Carrizozo is 53 degrees. There is currently a flash flood watch in effect.
Well, that means we're going to get some rain. That's another way to say it. See, they call it a flash flood watch to get you to watch it. Instead of saying it's going to rain, they tell you it's going to drown you. does that get more of a response? Sure. Anyway, what else? Good morning. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now, September the 30th, and it's going away. So if there's anything you want to do, you better be doing it because time is passing. Tomorrow will be the first day of October 2021. So if you were going to do anything in September, I hope you got it done. Anyway, what else? Been living in an RV a long time. This is a Class C motorhome. Hey Google, what's the temperature in... There was a place I was supposed to ask the temperature in. Hang on.
Right now in reserve, it's 49 degrees and mostly cloudy. Today, there'll be thunderstorms with a forecasted high of 62 and a low of 4.
Wherever reserve is. Hey Google, what is the temperature in Binghamton, New York?
In Binghamton, it's currently 48 degrees.
Oh, Binghamton. 48 with a high of 58. And not much chance of rain. But anyway, somebody requested that. And as far as the noon video, I don't know what I'll do. I could do a couple of things, but I don't really want to do anything until we close on the property. I would rather wait on doing home-based stuff and things like that. So we may kind of come up with something else. I'm not sure what. Hey Google, tell us a joke.
Did you hear about the two antennas that got married? The ceremony was okay, but the reception was great.
You like that? The positive energy button. So let's see if you get some positive energy from this.
Just be your own unique, beautiful self.
Okay, I can do that. It's pretty easy. Just breathe in, breathe out, and you got it. So what else? Did I forget anything? No, I'm sure I didn't. Yeah, I did a few things here yesterday, and yeah, we're in pretty good shape right now. Just a matter of waiting to close, and that's when, I don't know, whenever they tell me. Okay, now we'll do comments. This is Alan Glenn on the Salt Creek Inn in Capitan, New Mexico. He says, hey, Rusty, what's this got to do with the Salt Creek Inn? I don't know. He says, hey, Rusty, the Trinity site, the first atomic bomb test on the White Sands Missile Range, is having an open house on October 2nd. I thought you might want to check it out since it's not too far from you. They only do it twice a year. You can drive into 1/4 mile from the site. You know, Alan, appreciate your comment, and I know a lot of people wait for that moment every year or whenever they have it. But for me, I don't know, man. I don't find it. It's not a thrill to know that same technology could wipe humanity off the face of the earth. You know what I mean? But anyway, moving along. Mick Me, very nice. Thank you, Mick Me. Stroker Ace on Salt Creek Inn, Capitan. Very nice. Linda has done a beautiful job with the space. Yeah, she has, but her husband's doing all the work. He's actually done, all the tile work and the woodwork and stuff. No, and she's decorated, of course, but and put in, they both work together. They're a good team, and they have built themselves what I think is a very unique, I don't know what you call it. She called it something else, but it's just a nice place to stay for a few days any time of the year. WTBM123 says, cool, nice place. Yep. TB, great tour, Rusty. You can tell the owner is so proud of their Salt Creek Inn. Hope she is successful. Thanks for sharing. They said Salt Lake Inn, but it's actually Salt Creek. Thank you, TB. Mark Bahek on the Salt Creek Inn. Got a lot of comments on that and a lot of views. I'm glad. I hope Linda and her husband get some business out of that, because they're just now opening up. And anytime you open a small business in a small community, you need all the help you can get. So maybe this will help. Mark Bog says, as long as it's close enough to walk to Smokies to grab something from the deli and a couple of bananas, you'll be cooking with gas. Well, no, it's convenient to everything. You can walk to Chez Paul's, which is kind of I'm not sure if I think it's Italian food, and they make a good pizza there. And you can walk to right across the street is a Smokies restaurant. I think that's the name of it. And then farther down the street is Smokies Market, which has the deli and all the stuff. Yeah, within a half mile, you're that close. And then you've got Oso's, which has the best, supposedly the #1 chili cheeseburger in New Mexico. So go stay at the Salt Creek Inn and get you a cheeseburger and Mexican food and all kind of stuff. Scott Nelson, way to get their business off the ground, Rusty. Well, I hope so. Scotty Thompson, cool comment, call Rusty. Thank you. Maybe the dog, Scotty Thompson says, maybe get a dog so you will not be so lonely, Rusty. Scotty, I'm not lonely. I'm alone, I'll give you that. But there's a big difference between being alone and lonely. I'm not lonely. I got plenty of things to do and things to look forward to, so I'm fine. Now, I tried the not alone life 3 times. It didn't work. Terry Lawrence, looks really nice. Thank you. Poodle Professor says, neat. Yeah, it is. It's really unique is what it is. Dale Pointer's got a little poem here on the Salt Creek Inn. Let's see what he says. Here's the poem titled Salt Creek Inn. Salt Creek Inn, Liz and more. Linda says, come on in. She'll hold the door. Relax and stay a while. Everything you need. From Cleopatra on the Nile, just acquire the key. Way to go, Dale. Thank you much. They'll like that. H.W. Liberty. Oh, she calls it an Airbnb. That's what it is. Yeah, she says that she loves it and I want to live there. Well, move in, pay them. I think the rooms are $100 a day. Yeah, those 3 I showed you are $100 a day. And that's not bad, because I checked on getting a motel room in Marble Falls at a ghetto thing, and it was, with taxes and everything, it was $90 at a nothing. You know what I mean? No, I'd pay, if I was going to stay on the road and find something like that, sure, I'd do it. Linda Garner, I've been to Capitan many times over the years. Looks like lovely accommodation. It is. Thank you, Linda Garner. Gregory Bowles, I'm sure that this video interview will help her business tremendously. Sometimes in small communities, we drive by places on the way to campsites. We should all support small businesses. Well, you say in New Mexico, Gregory, but I say anywhere. Why? Because it's not easy, man. I mean, I've had a couple of them, and it's tough. Ann Mitt says, sweet on the Salt Creek Inn. Scotty Thompson again, cool video talk, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty Thompson, the masked bowler from Wisconsin. This is Rose Smith. Really nice place and rooms. I like the Western world. What is the weather like in winter? 6,800 feet. Probably very snowy. They don't get much snow. They don't get near as much snow as Ruidoso. Of course, they've got Ski Apache at Ruidoso. They don't have ski anything in Capitan. But Ruidoso is only a 20-minute drive from Capitan. Steve Wheatley, when you're politically correct, you don't have a mind of your own. No, that's true. You're just a programmed robot manipulated by the media, but that's life. Anyway, Gregory Bowles says, I love Highway 380. My home base is generally Roswell, and the drive to your area is beautiful. I also have a Blue Eddy solar system and have had no problems powering my 12-volt appliances. Well, that's good to know. It's basically a backup for, when you lose power. And for some reason, it didn't go forward. Where is it? Oh, here we go. John Jackson, really cool place, Rusty. Yeah, it is. I think they've done an extremely great job. See, she used to have a resale shop there, and so she was really good at finding bargains at garage sales and different places, and found all kind of antiques and stuff. And she's really good at it. And so she just took that talent that her and her husband acquired and turned it into a bed and breakfast using all the things that they had acquired. And yeah, that's great. Anyway, J.A. says, good job, Rusty, on the Salt Creek Inn. You're a natural at it. Well, it's the standard interview questions, who, what, when, where, and how, and why. Anyway, Alvin Musso, great video. Thank you, Alvin. Clint Price, in the late 1980s, okay, well, I'll read part of this long comment. I went on a large motorcycle ride, and at the head of the pack was Malcolm Forbes riding his Harley and Elizabeth Taylor sitting behind him. That ended in a big barbecue, and they hung out with everyone for the entire event. They were very gracious and welcoming. Well, that's great, and that was pretty unique. But the reason Malcolm Forbes had a nice little date with Elizabeth Taylor is he was billionaire. You know what I mean? She wasn't riding with your local gas station attendant. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's a little different. It's what you call that rarefied air. Stephen Greco, Salt Creek Inn looks like a great peaceful place to stay. I agree with you. I get, when you walk into a place, if you get just a good feeling, like I don't know, you just feel homey or whatever. Well, you get that there in all of those rooms. I mean, you just feel like you just walked into your own home. I mean, and that's great. And as far as breakfast and meals and stuff, the restaurant, the Mexican food restaurant, is almost directly across the street. So you got your food, and if you wanted to go down to the grocery store and buy you something and fix you a sandwich in your room, you could do that. Or I think they've got microwaves in there. Raccoon Little Bear, nice tour by Linda and you. Thanks, Rusty. You're very welcome. This is H Hog 1. What an awesome inn, and it's in Capitan. You got it. That's one of the things I love about this little area out here, is there's just small towns around me. I mean, the largest community is Ruidoso, and I think it's around 6,000 population. Let me find out. Hey, Google, what's the population of Ruidoso, New Mexico?
In 2019, the population of Ruidoso was 7,791.
So that's the largest community within 60 miles of where I live, right there. And then Alamogordo is the largest community nearby, and it's 31,000. So Carrizozo is around 800, Capitan 1,600. So this is an area that I like. I do. H Hog 1, what an awesome inn, and it's in Capitan. I read that, didn't I? I did. Rita Richardson, oh dang, you find the coolest poop wherever you go. I'm impressed once again. You're the man. Thank you, Rita Richardson. Lori Lynn Bannister, yikes, creepy. That was on the Ghost Town, Carrizozo. Yeah, there's a little ghost town not too far away. Mary Jo Braun, very nice, on Salt Creek Inn. Thank you. Yeah, y'all need to go by there and visit with her. Tell her Rusty sent you. Just go by and say hi. If you're in the area and see for yourself how nice they are. Casita Go South. Linda, you and your husband have a very nice B&B. Wishing you both a successful business. Thanks for promoting a local business, Rusty. Support local economy, not global economy. Yeah, it certainly helps to rotate those dollars locally. Elbert 1940, Rusty, I really enjoy conversations, visits with local business people. The Salt Creek Inn visit was excellent. Please have more conversations with local business people and community residents. I would. If I can, I will. Zaytuni J. Cotterill, best features, hardwood floors, never like carpets. They hide lots of stuff and smelly smelly and smelly. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome, Zaytuni. Have a good day. This is Carol W. Another beautiful drive. Thanks for taking us along. That was driving through the mountains on the way to Ruidoso. Cindy Baker on the Salt Creek Inn says, thanks, Rusty. Nice place. For sure, I like it. And we'll do several more here. This is on the old Lincoln town, New Mexico. I expected, Larry Robinson says, I expected to bump into Billy. The atmosphere is that real. Yeah, that's a neat little town nearby too. That's only about, it might be 8 miles or 10 miles from Capitan going towards Roswell on 380. And it's just an old historic town where, it's the history of the Lincoln County Wars. That was kind of the focal point of the Lincoln County Wars back in the 1800s. Was that when it was? Yeah. I think it was the late 1800s. IME 88, very nice B&B. I'll take the Liz Taylor room, please. Thanks, Rusty, for helping the local business. You're welcome. Yeah, the Liz Taylor deal is really nice. That big picture of Liz Taylor from her biggest movie on the wall there, and I never can remember the name of it. It was her and her future husband, another actor, Cleopatra. How could I forget it? Yeah, great movie. Long movie. They spent a fortune on that thing. Anyway, Carol McKibben. Rusty, you do a really good deed by showing these small Airbnbs. My husband and I plan on visiting your end of the country next summer. This gives us some ideas on places to stay. It would be helpful to know if they are pet friendly. That I don't know. You'll have to call them and ask them. The phone number is in the video. It's mentioned about 4 times. It's even in the description. They don't have a website yet, but they will soon. RV Living with the Geezer. Hey, Rusty, check out Hellcat Granny's latest video. She's driving around Lubbock. Old Speedy is pretty cool. Yeah, she is. Check out her channel. It's called Hellcat Granny, and she's about 74 years old, and she drives around she's got 3 of them. They'll go about 200 miles an hour. She actually goes to races. She does, no kidding. I mean, you got to check her out, man. Gayla Etheridge, very nice. Thanks, Rusty and Linda, for the tour. You're very welcome. We'll do 3 or 4 more here and shut her down. Jen, that's generous, helping to promote other businesses. Nice accommodations and interview, Rusty. You're very welcome. Thank you, Jen. Tom Sharp, very nice place. Great interview with Linda, not far from your old home base. That's right. In fact, we used to walk by her resale shop every day when I was in Capitan. Yeah, it's only it's a half a block from where I had that home base on 2nd Street. Joseph DeAngelis, thumbs up to you. Franny Lee says yay. Franny Lee 38, thank you. Kathleen McCormick, great interview, great place. Also, I agree with you about the news. I stay away from it. Man, I'm telling you, it's gotten really sick, man. Here's where we're headed, though, guys. The social media outlets, I don't know so much about YouTube. I mean, the only YouTube I watch is I watch a few other channels, and they're pretty solid. It's sailing and stuff. I watch some of that, and some old movies. But Facebook, it's starting to rain now. So the rain's getting here a little early. That'll sure screw up my walking. I'll have to walk inside. But be that as it may, here comes the rain. Can you hear it? Ooh, it's going to be a high today. It's only going to be like 61 with a low in the morning of 49, 48. And so anyway, yeah. What else I was thinking? I lost my train of thought. But anyway, yeah, the news. Facebook has gotten so good with their algorithms that they can actually manipulate people's minds and their thinking. I mean, they've gotten so good at they can play games with your mind, okay? So can they manipulate the political process? Yes, and that's very sad, because even though we live in what was called a free country, well, it's the whole world. It's not just here. It's all changing, but that's the way it is. The Trixa from the North Sea in Germany says, cozy rooms, friendly Linda, greetings to her from Germany. Well, thank you, dear Trixa. She will appreciate that. Here we go, one more. The Lori Van Huser, what a cute place you found, Rusty. Add this to all the other gems you have found and you'll be rich in no time, LOL. Thank you, Lori Van Huser, and the rest of you for your comments. Y'all have a good day, and I'll do something for a video. I may do a video of the rain. That'd be good, because rain in the desert, it only... Hey, Google, what's the annual rainfall in Carrizozo, New Mexico?
14 inches.
14
On the
inches a
website
year.
bestplaces.net, they say, Carrizozo, New Mexico gets 14 inches of rain, on average, per year. The U.S. average is 38 inches of rain per year.
And 9 inches of snow per year. So, you know, it's 10 inches a year, 10 inches of rain a year or less. It's a desert. So anyway, this is rare, but it does help out here. But anyway, thumbs up, guys. Carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it does not cost you 1 penny. You just click on the link, go to Amazon, buy whatever you choose. And then what else? I need to take a drink of water too. Drink plenty of water, 3 or 4 quarts a day. Won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much, as in snack. And then what else? Yeah, and the only way to lose weight and keep it off, you know it and I know it, is just to eat less. That's a pretty simple equation, isn't it? And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet. Do it several times a day. Why? Well, because it'll lower your blood pressure. You'll feel better. And then what else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day. Every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have, every dream, every memory, everything. So common sense says, add good ingredients. Ta-da, how genius, right? And then what else? Oh yeah, don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Why? Read it. Okay, it takes all the emotion out of it. Okay, these talking heads that are paid millions to get in your head and raise the ratings for that news channel are paid millions, guys, and they're not dumb. They're not idiots. You know what I mean? And the whole program is designed to get in your head so they can sell you a box of Post Toasties or a new car. You know what I mean? And then what else? Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the noon video, which will be, I have no idea. Not yet. Anyway, guys, enjoy your day. At ease. Bye-bye.